Hi, you're probably wondering who I am, right? My name is Barb Zimmerman. I'm with John S. Realty here in Old Town, Tacoma. For those of you that know the Pierce County area, know that Old Town is a pretty booming place right now, pretty growing. I've been in real estate for 17 years. Prior to that, I have a mortgage and escrow background, so I have a lot of knowledge in the real estate industry. I kind of run my business a little differently than most. So since your house has been on the market by yourself, I'm sure you have received many phone calls from other real estate brokers. How I run my business a little differently is I like a little more personal touch. I like to put a face with a voice. I can call you all day long, but you don't know who I am, right? Right. Okay. So I'm hoping this video allows you that opportunity to know who I am. One of my biggest accounts is the Puyallup Housing Authority. I do a lot with them in helping them reestablish a lot in the community. I'm all about my community. Again, I'm a native here in the North End Tacoma area. So what I like to do is I do see a lot of for sale by owners at this time. I like to educate you as a seller and let you know that the market right now is the worst I've ever seen it in 17 years as far as buyers finding homes. It's great for you as a seller. The inventory is extremely low, which means we have a lot more buyers than we do homes at this time. So we do need homes, but we also need homes priced to sell right. So as a for sale by owner, I know that you are trying to sell your property by yourself, but I want to tell you a little bit about the liabilities of that. Yes, you can call limited services and have them put your house on the MLS for nothing, but you don't have representation. And I like you as a seller to sort of look back on, is it worth that extra 2.5% to pay to be presented? Yes, it is in Washington State, because there's a lot of liability to this now. And it's not like it was even a year ago. Washington State has changed a lot. So let me ask you this. As a seller, you are having buyers come into your home by other agents. Is it safe? Do you know them? Do you know the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval? Are they fully pre-approved? That's the key. Pre-qual is not fully pre-approved. Do you know if your house can go FHA or VA? Is it financeable FHA? Those are terms you have to know. Do you know that when you get a purchase and sale agreement, are you pricing your home right? You have to price your home right, because if you are a buyer, you have to look at it like this. If your home, you have your house on the market for 100 grand, but the appraisal comes in at 80, no buyer's going to come in with that $20,000 difference to buy a home. You as a buyer would not pay $20,000 more for a home that's not worth it. Okay, so let's take a look at this. You get a purchase and sale. Have you ordered title report to that? Do you know how to order title? Have you looked at what if there's easements on your properties? Another very key ingredient is, do you have that seller disclosure and legal description that holds a legal and binding contract here in Washington State? Because without that, it's not a legal and binding contract between a buyer and seller. Once you get that, do you understand the importance of knowing what a 35R is? How to read a home inspection and what your buyers are asking for? Have they deposited earnest money? Have you opened up escrow? Have they done earnest money within 72 hours by form of a cashier's check? No cash at all in Washington State. These are terms that you have to know. And yeah, a lot of you probably do. But isn't it worth to be represented by somebody that's going to hold you not liable? That's what my job is. I'm here to build relationships. Most of the time I can go into for sale by owners now and up the price to pay for my commission. Give me a chance to come in and talk with you at least. Again, you don't have to hire me, but I'd love the opportunity. Again, Barb Zimmerman, John S. Realty, 253-861-5775. My email is bzbrokerhomes@gmail.com. If I'm unavailable, I do go to a lot of meetings and presentations throughout the day. Leave me a message or text me. I'll always get right back to you. I'm not here to scare you as a seller. I'm just here to say it's worth the extra commission, because the liability and the fear of somebody viewing your home that you do not know is just not something you should be having to deal with. I hope to hear from you soon, and have a wonderful day.